Welcome back, guys. My dumbass. I didn't unmute the mic. Good morning. See, it's early in the morning for me as well. Yes, like I was just saying, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Tales of Arise. We are finally going to Lenegis. That's gonna be in the recording too, son of a bitch. Because I left you guys on the cliffhanger last time. We're finally going to Lenegis, and I'm very excited. And this is gonna be a good time because, man, it's been one hell of a ride, and this is gonna be fun. I think we're gonna go to the store real quick to resupply. And I think we'll head there.
Judging by the stench.
All right, let's see.
Animals at the
Take care of the ranch animals. Let's do the pig. Oh god, we have no money. Never mind, we're not doing any of that.
ranch are all grown now.
Do I have anything to sell? Well, it's not great. But what is up, Bark? How are you this morning? Going on? Happy Life bottle, grape. Man, I don't have money. I will buy those for health. Anything for money, huh? And I guess 2 of these, and that's kind of it. Fuck. That's all I can do. All right, let's get on the starship. Take off. I have Pocky and a Red Bull. This is my breakfast because I have no time to eat.
Well, it's the moment of truth.
This lady better hold together once we're up in the air.
Law, don't say that. You're going to jinx us.
Damn it, Law.
Speaking of which, Alphen, this bucket of bolts got a name?
A name? You know, I'm not sure she ever had one. I never really thought about it.
Well, after all the trouble we went through to find her, we should give her one, right? I was thinking something like...
Fall Knights.
Huh?
It means owl in the ancient tongue. Literally, the one drawn to the skies.
Of course, owl related.
I like it. Sounds perfect for our little escapade.
Not sure I'm completely
Of course, it's owl
convinced,
related.
but, well, it's as good a name as any. From now on, she'll be known as the Fall Knights.
Okay, people. We have 2 goals. First, we need to get to Lenegis and make the Renans finally leave Dana alone. And then, we need to figure out the truth behind 𝐀𝐿's thorns and find a way to save her. Sound good? All right, then let's go.
Fucking owls. No, you're good, don't worry. I understand people have lives, don't worry about it. Look at that ship! Okay. Wow. Nope, they just left.
I can still hardly believe it.
Believe what?
I mean, just look at it. The whole of existence crammed inside a tiny frame.
Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. It does look more like a painting than a living, breathing world.
From up here, all the struggles we've been through feel so insignificant.
Nothing like realizing how small you are to put
The fact
everything
that they went into
perspective.
space, this is the last thing I expected to
Kinda
go
makes
into
the
fucking
differences
space in
between the
this game.
Renans and the Danans feel pretty small too, huh?
How much longer until we reach Lenegis?
There are better ways to use your time than napping. We should take a moment to familiarize ourselves with the facilities on board before arrival.
Find the
Good
bathroom!
idea. The starship may end up serving as our base of operations
For
once we're
space
down there.
races.
Think you'll be all right with the controls?
You mean the one set to automatic pilot? I dare say I'll manage. I'm basically just here to supervise.
In that case, she's all yours.
Everything okay, 𝐀𝐨𝐮? You seem a little different.
Different? Like in a bad way different?
No, not at all. You seem more driven lately. Like
Oh,
you
wow.
found a zest for life. It suits you.
Alright. Dohalim, let's talk to you.
Is something wrong?
No, I was merely thinking how it had been 7 years, that's all.
7 years. 7 years!
You
7
mean
minutes!
Since you became a lord and left Lenegis? I guess even someone like you can get homesick, huh?
I am as prone to sentimentality as any other. Tell me, though, you too have a history with Lenegis. A traumatic one, no less.
Almost all in my pocket. I'm very
This
sad.
trip will probably mean facing up to some difficult emotions. Doesn't that frighten you?
Well, it is a place where I took the lives of countless people.
Ah, you're fine.
I'd be lying
You already
if
took
I
the
said
lives
I
of
hadn't
countless
thought
people
about
here,
it.
too.
But I can't keep running forever. The past is what it is. There's no change. But the future's what we make it.
I see.
It's so true, though.
Dohalim?
Forgive me. I was wrong to pry. We have more pressing matters to address. Come back and speak to me when you finish looking around the ship.
I'm gonna save waifu for last. We're gonna talk to everybody else first.
Hey, Alvin, listen to this. So Law and I were just talking, and
Look at Hoodle!
shut up!
Suspicious as fuck.
What's got Law all flustered?
only that he's afraid of flying, the big baby. And after all that fuss he made about naming the ship, too.
Wow.
Hey, I never said I was scared. I just think it's, you know, a little unsettling how we're going to be cruising through space in a glorified tin can. That's all.
It's a starship, dummy. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think there's anything strange about it.
Well, maybe you're the one with the problem then.
Guys.
No, he's right. He's right.
I'm no
You
expert,
know,
but I think we
she
can
definitely
trust
has a
modern technology.
problem.
It got me to Dana in one piece, remember?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, he's very
You think so,
realistic.
Alvin.
I'll go
It
with Law
must
on this
be
one.
Okay. Don't you agree, Law?
Hard to argue with that, seeing how you hitched a ride in one of these things before, Alphen. It's just wrong, okay?
I don't know, man. I'll go with Law on this one. Base rooms. Look at these. Hey, sorry, what the fuck are you doing over here?
You okay? Feeling airsick?
Actually, now that you mention it, not at all. These starships are a remarkably smooth ride, all things considered. Nothing like being at sea, thank goodness.
Glad to hear it. That device there caught your eye, huh?
I was just wondering what it is. It looks big enough to fit a person inside of it.
It is for a person.
It's a healing pod. It fixes injuries and illnesses.
Oh, you don't say. Well, that should definitely come in handy if any of us get injured while we're down there. Alphen? Was it something I said?
No,
I have no more puck.
I was just thinking back to when I escaped Lenegis, that's all.
No, I agree.
Ceremony
Which should stay on the ground.
was a total
To just,
mess.
you know, stay on the ground.
Naori laid me inside here.
So, you're saying you got in this thing straight after escaping? Would that mean you were inside for 300 years?
Red Bull.
Yes, it sounds crazy, I know. But don't even ask me why I stayed asleep all that time.
You're a sleepy boy.
That's definitely quite some lie-in, all right. But still, whether you meant to or not, I sure am glad that it's this century that you finally woke up in.
Oh, Kisara's hitting on him.
What do you mean?
Kisara's hitting on
With the
him.
amount of fighting we've done, we would have never made it this far without you. And
Lazy.
not only that, but Alphen,
I feel him though. If I
can
could
you
lay around
recall
for 300
back
years,
what
I
it is
probably
that
would.
I said to you back when we left Menancia about the dream of coexistence and needing to learn what it entailed?
Of course. That's why you came with us, right? To learn what you couldn't at home.
Even in that time,
I want
I
to learn
was
at
well
home.
aware that what I was living was a lie. But at the same time, I also felt really compelled to fulfill my brother's wishes. I'll always remember him fondly. But the coexistence we're fighting for isn't for him. It's for people now.
Hey, he's dead.
And those still to come.
Can't be for him, he's dead.
The world's bigger than just Menancia. My dream is for all Danans, wherever they might be, to be free. If I've learned anything on this journey, it's that. And the one who brought me along was you, Alphen. I'll forever be grateful.
Ah,
to
she's
you.
hitting on him.
Well, we're not out of this forest just yet. You should probably save your
Isn't that
thanks.
woods?
At
Woods?
least until we've dealt
We're
with
not out of the woods
Nobleman.
just yet. Since when do you say
know.
forest?
But whatever we find when we get down there, I'm through looking the other way.
Kisara.
I'm sure you're gonna look.
Probably getting a little ahead of myself, huh? Let's take things one step at a time.
Alright, let's talk to waifu over here.
We'll be going to Lenegis soon.
This must feel like a homecoming of sorts to you, huh? What was life on Lenegis like back then? You know, before you came to Dana.
Let's just say I don't have many.
Yeah, it's
happy
the
memories.
woods. It's not
I've
forest,
had
it's
thorns
woods.
my whole life, for as long as I can remember. They called it treatment, but in truth, they were just using me as a guinea pig for their research.
You mean they experimented on you?
Huh.
That's right. All I was to them was a riddle to solve. They poked and prodded me, trying to figure out what triggered my thorns or changed the form they took. Day in and day out, every single day.
Oh shit, that's not
one
what I was
test
expecting.
After another. I'm still surprised they didn't try to dissect me. The look they gave me whenever one of them touched my skin. How could I forget it? Reeling from the pain.
That's not
like
the
I was a
background story
monster
I
or
expected.
something.
I expected her to be like a
Some
Lenegis, like,
existence,
slave.
A blight on any I touched.
A Renin
Helplessly
slave.
complicit in their pain. I thought things couldn't get any worse, but then they did. I started to have nightmares, visions of the coming apocalypse. Is it any wonder I lacked a cheery disposition, unable to so much as touch another soul? Loneliness was my best friend.
Okay, Edgelord,
Sure,
calm
I
down.
survived, but with the knowledge that one day I'd be swallowed up by oblivion.
Oh my god.
That's when it hit me.
She's getting so edgy.
If I was going to die, then it should mean something. If I have to sacrifice myself to save the world, so be it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you relive that.
Good job, Alphen. You nailed it.
No, it's fine. I'm in a much better place now.
You say it's your destiny to die so that others can live. But why not the other way around?
Why can't
should we
others
be
die
the
and
ones
you
dying
live?
to
What up,
save
Reed?
you?
Are
no.
you crazy? Why would you sacrifice your life?
Thank you. That's why I'm
That's
scared.
exactly my point.
Thank you for the
Why
sub.
should you have to give up your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes? How is that even right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be sacrificed.
Hi, game. This... Game? 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 Game crashed. Great. Alright, well, let's close the game. Let's reopen it. God damn it. Let's hang on, let me... Fucking nuts, man. That's what I get for not restarting the game. I opened it and I was like, oh, it should be fine. It quick started. I should have known better. Thank you for the gifted sub, Reed. Congratulations, Markhorn. Yeah, I know. God damn, I gotta talk to everybody. Okay, hang on. You know what? We can do this.
Is something wrong?
No.
You mean since
We'll just do this.
Doesn't that...
Well, it is, but
I see.
Dohalim.
Forgive. Come back and...
Okay. I just gotta run through this again.
Hey, Alvin!
Heck,
Yes, we know he has
hey, I just-
space anxiety.
Guys,
Oh,
hard to argue.
Yes, we have emotes again. I'm very happy for that, by the way. I do miss the emotes that we spent lots of money on.
you okay?
Actually,
Glad to here.
And gifted emotes as well.
Oh,
So I'm happy we could use them again.
so
Yes.
that's dead
What do you?
with the amount Alpha.
Of course.
Even in, I'll always the world. If I've learned.
Oh my god.
Well,
I know.
he's so.
Probably.
I'm happy the game restarted here and not before, because that would have sucked.
We'll be going to Lenegis.
This must feel
All
like
right, let me-
what was.
Let's just say they called it.
You mean?
That's right. Day in and the look they gave me whenever one of them. Some existence, huh? A blight on any I touched. Helplessly complicit in their
There we
pain.
go.
I thought things couldn't get any worse.
Oh yeah, okay.
Is it any worse? Sure, I survived. That's when it hit me.
I'm sorry. You say it's your destiny to die so that others can.
Oh, we heard
That's
this already.
exactly my point. Why should you have to give
There
up
we go.
your life just because you drew the short straw in the destiny stakes?
You guys can
How
feed
is that
Niry
even
again.
right? It's that logic that's used to justify slavery, as if some of us were just meant to be
Oh,
sacrificed.
pick your poison. Go into the
This struggle
deep
was never
space
about
or the
saving
deepest.
only
I would say
ourselves.
deep space.
But that doesn't mean we have to give up our own lives to save everyone
Could be
else's
bright.
either. If we're
But we
doing
don't
this
know
to
that.
protect people. If we're doing this to
The
save
deepest parts
world
of the
from
ocean
destruction,
probably would die. So
then
I
that
mean,
has to include
do I
saving
live on
each other
both?
as
Can I
well.
live?
A world
Or am I gonna
free
die?
of sacrifice. That's what you've been fighting for all along, isn't it?
Not just me. We're in this together, remember? This fight is yours too, 𝐀𝐨. If we're going to win, everyone has to win. There can be no room for losers in this fight. Now I see it, the true nature of our struggle.
A victory without losers. But that means that a Danon victory over
I'm a
Lenegis can't be
loser.
the end.
You can't tell me that.
Do you think we can pull it off?
You bet we can pull it off. We have to. It's the only hope we have of things ever changing.
Yeah, you're right. No one's ever changed the future without aiming for the stars. We can do this together.
Just fucking kiss her! Right on her lips! Go to her. Alright, here we go!
Is everyone about ready? We'll soon be making preparations to land.
Let's go!
Before we do that, just what exactly should we expect when we get down there?
Zombies.
Kisara has a point. Now that I think of it, I don't know the first thing about Lenegis.
I'd like to hear more too. It's been centuries since I was last there, and they didn't exactly give me the grand tour.
Why not?
Very well. First and foremost, Lenegis was the base of operations in charge of the crown contest. in
Renans
Dana.
everywhere.
Of course, it also happens to be a city in its own right, complete with its own independent society. Its social structure is based on a strict hierarchy. Put simply, the strength of an individual's astral arts carries great weight.
Enough to determine someone's social rank, you mean? But astral arts are innate, right? So people's positions are fixed at birth.
They can be honed with the right training, and there are admittedly other factors at play. But yes, that's basically the gist. As a result, family lines that churn out lords and their contenders wield disproportionate influence, and those lineages are treated as nobility.
Those capable of only weak astral arts are effectively an underclass, denied the right to descend to Dana even if they wanted to. Still, even the lowest rung on the Renan ladder is considered superior to being a Danon.
Wow.
Keep that in mind down there.
Thanks for the warning. As a lord, Dohalim must have been pretty high up in the pecking order, right? What about you, 𝐀𝐨?
Come on, you've seen her skill with astral arts. You really need to
No,
ask?
because she was an experiment.
Fair point.
On arts alone, you're right. I'd have been sitting pretty. But you're forgetting my thorns. They weren't exactly an invitation to high society.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's refreshing to be around someone who says what they're thinking.
Bioluminescent
Less
horrifying
complicated
creatures.
that way.
Exactly why I would pick Deep Space.
Jeez, give backhanded compliments much?
Wait a second. Are you?
I was blushing.
He is! Lost blushing!
I am not!
Of course, separating
Alphen's
people
like,
into
"I'll fucking
castes
kill you."
based on something arbitrary like arts is discrimination at its worst. As if such simplistic criteria could ever be a measure of someone's
That's
worth.
fine. The
So
void
this
between
red
stars is
woman,
better than
are we
than
expected
seeing
to find
creepy
her on
creatures.
Lenegis?
I would wager so. Lenegis is too deeply involved in all this to discard the possibility. Chances are she's also connected to the Renis Alma being stolen from us in Pelegion.
If the Renis Alma is being used to exploit Dana, we need to take it back at all costs.
That red woman's got a lot to answer for. Just as well I've got a ton of questions.
We're about to land. The descent could be a little bumpy, so brace yourselves.
If there are clues about your thorns out there, 𝐀𝐿, we'll find them.
Alright, we're landed on Lenegis now.
There's no one here. I wasn't expecting a welcome mat, but still.
Lenegis's infrastructure is largely automated. Besides, people won't be expecting incoming traffic while the crown contest is still underway.
Do you think anyone realizes that we're here?
We may not have received a royal welcome, but I doubt our entrance went unnoticed. Don't let your guard down.
I really hope we don't have to fight anybody while we're here.
We're gonna have to fight like millions of people.
So now what? We've come all this way on a hunch that this red woman is here, right? And if we're lucky, the Renis Alma too. Any idea where we should start looking?
There is an area of the city that is accessible only to the sovereigns, known as the Forbidden Zone.
Damn.
That seems as good a place as any for us to start.
Forbidden? What are they hiding?
I don't know, hence my desire to find out. Fortunately, we just so happen to have a sovereign in our midst. In any case, changing the shape of a huge structure such as Lenegis would have required an immense source of power.
Then you think that source might have been the Renis Alma?
Precisely. Alphen said that he remembered the Renis Alma being used in the spirit channeling ceremony 3 centuries ago. Whatever the ceremony's purpose, if preparations are underway for it to be held once more, then the Renis Alma might be in the same place as last time, possibly together with the Red Woman. Hiding something of that
Damn, look
worth
at
in the
that.
residential quarters would only court trouble. In which case...
It stands to reason we should be looking somewhere normally out of bounds. Is that it?
Indeed.
But it's been over 300 years since I was made a sovereign. You can't seriously think I'll be able to waltz right into the place after all this time.
There's only one way to find out. If there's even a chance you can get us in, I say we give it a shot.
𝐀𝐿's right. Who knows? We might even find a clue to her thorns while we're at it.
All right. It's not like we're swimming in leads, so let's try to track down the Forbidden Zone.
Yeah, the zone of forbiddenness. Members who left your party returned. Okay.
Beyond that wall lies a city full of Renins. A capital city where 𝐀𝐿 and Dohalim used to live, no less.
Watch there be nobody.
Find on the other side.
Watch there be nobody.
Thinking about what could be lurking out here is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
For such a
Who
loudmouth,
says that?
You sure can be a worry word at times.
Oh, I'm sorry. How stupid of me for wanting us to stay safe.
Would you two children stop squabbling? Or do you want everyone to know we're here?
So how many Renins actually live in this place?
I couldn't tell you exactly, though not as many as you might expect. Machines and Zeugles take care of most of the city's basic functions.
There's Zeugles out here too, huh? Sounds like we can't afford to let our guard down after all.
Typical Zeugles. Let's save. And let's end this first video. So I'm gonna end it real quick. Not the stream, just the recording.